Here's something I genuinely believe about every agent and advisor listening to this today. You are already one of the best communicators in your market, and you simplify complex topics that confuse people. Not to mention, you can earn trust in a single conversation. Those skills matter now more than ever. But here's what frustrates me, in the best possible way. A lot of you aren't putting it on camera yet, and I don't think it's because you're camera shy, although that might be the case. I think it's because you don't know where to start, or you think you just don't have the time, or maybe it just hasn't felt like the right moment. Well, today is that right moment, because short form video is the single biggest discovery tool available to you right now. So Jo and I are going to show you exactly how simple it really is, why it works, and how to get started. I'm David Belleville.
And I'm Jo Barker.
And this is the AmeriLife Marketing Mentors Podcast. All right, Jo, let's start here. When we say short form video, especially for an agent or advisor, what are we talking about?
It is videos that people can consume that are usually no longer than a minute and a half. You see a lot that are out there a lot shorter than that also. And it's very easily consumable, quick, short videos providing value or giving a snippet of longer form video. It's entertainment. It is very popular right now. And we recently learned at we did a survey at Medicarians that it's the preferred method of actually learning.
Yeah, we surveyed over 150 agents back in April at Medicarians in Las Vegas, and what we found is that is how they prefer to learn. But Jo, we also learned that it's also one of the most underutilized channels when it comes to marketing. And so we know that there's an appetite out there. There's obviously a popularity to short form video. Since 2020, when the pandemic happened, TikTok really gained, it took over. It gained so much popularity, and now we've got Instagram Reels, we've got YouTube Shorts. But I think one misconception is that you need an elaborate setup like this to get started, but it's way simpler than that.
Yeah, I actually just did a call last week with a group that is interested in doing short form, and that was one of their exact questions of, well, what do I need to get it done? And I told them, I was like, if you look at any of the short 1-minute videos I do for LinkedIn, it's my phone. And all I did was put a mic on.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to make sure it sounds good. I didn't use lighting besides what was around me. And that's all I used. I used a good mic that plugged right into my cell phone, and I shot the video right there. And I do all of those. I try to keep them below a minute. Sometimes they go to a minute and a half, but I try to keep them as quick as I can. And that's really all you need.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really that simple. I think it can be so easy to overthink what you need to create. But if you have a smartphone with a camera and a decent light source and a microphone, that's often, as
Absolutely.
you just said, all you need. And there are a lot of different content formats out there. Short form video is just one of them. And there's also a ton of different platforms. It can feel overwhelming if you're not in the marketing space every day. So before we start diving into how to leverage best practices when it comes to short form video, why is this different than all of those other pieces of content out there?
It gives you the opportunity to get in front of so many people so much faster. And so those shorts or those reels are being delivered nonstop every single day. And the platforms are trying to match their audience to what it is that they like. So they're constantly putting as many shorts out there as, I don't even know what the up-to-date number is now of how many shorts are being created every single day because there's so much consumption of them. So the biggest thing is putting them out there, and it's the reach that you're going to get out of that. When you look at our longer form YouTube videos compared to our shorts truly dominate in the amount of viewership and the amount of engagement that we get on them. And then we're utilizing that to tie it back to our longer form content and say, hey, go learn more by going over here. It works.
Exactly.
The system works, and people love those shorts.